You don't know who's here, who's not. Making sure everything looks good and the lighting's good. Is this my good side? Is this my good side? Maybe to turn towards more of the sunlight or something like that, so my brother don't look too dark. There we go. We getting somewhere now. We getting somewhere. All right. Some of y'all may not be in here. Appreciate you guys all being here. I'm Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, out and about on some business. Which is none of y'all business anyway. But anyway, just in case y'all like, dude, where are you at? None of your business. No. So I wanted to do this video because it is something that's pretty serious that's going on. If y'all don't know, Princess Kate Middleton came out with a video and let it be known that she has been having treatment for cancer. Now, it's a whole lot of different wording that has been used in this. For example, one of the wordings that were used was she had some type of stomach surgery, right? And in the time that she was having the stomach surgery is where they discovered it. Now, this article that I'm about to read right now, I don't know if it's going to tell us exactly what it is or anything like that. What's going on, K. Michael, my most unsubscribed subscriber? I don't know what type of cancer it is as of right now before I read this article that I'm going to be getting this information from. But it was just really interesting that the wording that was been used lately, they've been saying things like she's getting treatment for preventative. So, as far as like preventative, I'm thinking to myself, what do they mean by chemotherapy for preventative? Because if she has it, it's not really what I would call like preventative. Like for example, this might sound weird to some of you guys, but taking care of yourself. Let me make sure I'm like, some of y'all looking, let's see. That better? There we go. So taking care of yourself, doing things like that is what I would consider to be something what I would call preventative. Eating right, doing things like that, that's preventative. When you talk about doing chemotherapy for preventative measures, it's like, no, you do chemotherapy because you actually have something that's going on at that moment. So anyway, says flood of support calls for privacy after Princess Catherine's cancer news. So if y'all don't know this, what I think really kind of sparked this is that there were a whole lot of weird things going on. People began to question, like, "Hey, man, we don't see Kate Middleton. We haven't been seeing Princess Kate Middleton. Where she's been? Where has she been? Where is she? Where is she?" People were starting to suspect that she's been kidnapped. People were starting to suspect that she, some shape, form, and fashion, passed away. There was a whole lot of things that was flowing around about every aspect of what could have possibly happened to her. So, if y'all don't know this, a photo came out with Kate Middleton with her hands around the children and all that. And people started to pretty much dissect. I mean, y'all, seriously, the internet seems to have way more investigative, forensic, detective people out here than actual real people to do this thing, right? So anyway, it turned out that the photo that Kate Middleton was in was completely photoshopped. Like they were able to take Kate Middleton's head and put it on this body. Y'all know how they do with photo op. But anyway, people were able to figure it out because they were like, hey, that's the picture she took this many years ago when she was doing X, Y, and Z. Why would they? I mean, the way she smiled, every little piece of fibrous muscle moving on her face, they dissected it down to her hair and everything and clearly showed that it was a cutout, and they put it on the body. Then they had her hands around the children. There was no ring on her finger. So people started to look at that and say, hey, this is Photoshop. So once that information started to get out that this Photoshop, I don't know the name of the particular cross the pond that did the optics to it. I don't know the name of them, but they instantly pulled that photo op picture down. Yeah, they pulled the Photoshop picture down. So that really started getting the whole world raising questions. What the heck is going on? Where is she at? Is she in hiding? If she is, why are they hiding her? They had all that stuff going on, right? And now we know. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button if you all are in here. Please, please, please hit that thumbs up button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. All right, appreciate it if y'all did that. Okay, so Catherine said Princess of Wales has been greeted with an outpouring of support and sympathy after she revealed Friday she had been diagnosed with cancer and was in the early stages of chemotherapy treatment. Says King Charles III said in a statement he was so proud of Catherine for her courage in speaking as she did, and that he had remained in the and that he had remained in the closest contact with his beloved daughter-in-law throughout the past weeks. And if you don't know, King Charles is diagnosed with cancer too. So they got a lot of things going on with that family. So they definitely need prayers because, Queen Elizabeth just passed away. Then King Charles III, he takes over now. He got diagnosed with cancer and is fighting it. And I think he's having treatments too. And now we have Kate Middleton, with cancer. So anyway, let me keep on reading on because I don't know if they're going to say what kind she has here. It says, however, Catherine in particular faced weeks of intense speculation about her health and whereabouts after she took time away from the public eye following a major abdominal surgery in January. On Saturday, Britain's newspaper front pages were inked with support and well wishes for the princess, while leaders across the globe also made statements of support. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak commended Catherine's tremendous bravery and said she had the love and support of the whole country as she continues her recovery. If I was in my studio area, I would be able to show you guys a picture. But if y'all don't know this, if you go onto the internet right now, I hate this lighting. Let me do a little bit turning here. Get myself some better lighting. Let's see. I don't think it even matters, actually. It's just I thought being in front of the light like right here would give me a little bit more. So anyway, says on behalf of Canadians, I'm sending my support, and as she undergoes treatment, we all are wishing her a swift recovery, is what Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said. Catherine's younger brother, James Middleton, posted a childhood photo online of the siblings hiking with the message, over the years, we have climbed many mountains together. As a family, we will climb this one too. Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, released a statement wishing health and healing for Kate and the family, adding that they hoped she could heal privately and in peace. No, it ain't gonna be privately no more. Once this got out in the internet world, this is not private anymore. Hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. Click that thumbs up button for me. In her pre-recorded video released Friday, Catherine, 42, man, she's the same age as I am. In her pre-recorded video released Friday, Catherine, 42, said it has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family. As she said, tests after her abdominal surgery had revealed cancer and that she was in the early stages of preventative chemotherapy. And that's what I'm saying. That's the part that kind of get me like a preventative. Now, y'all all know we just lost a complete legend after he had, I'm not saying this is what she has, but we all know what happened with Toby Keith, right? Toby Keith was also diagnosed with stomach cancer some time ago, and he got away from the public's eye. And when he came back, y'all knew that was just crazy. Toby Keith did not look the same. Just like our guy, I'm Chadwick Boseman. Look what happened with him. But what I do like about what Kate is doing, Kate is letting us know early. It's not like it was with Chadwick Boseman or, where he came out and people were like, dude, are you auditioning for a movie where you don't eat? Are you auditioning for a movie about, being bulimic or anorexic because you losing weight? And he tried to wear clothes to cover it up, but people was obviously knew that he lost a lot of weight and had suspicions. Same thing with Toby Keith did come out and say that he did have, stomach cancer and he had surgery for it, whatever like that. So when the weight came off, we knew why. So in Kate's case, you can obviously see, if y'all go and watch the video, you can obviously see that Kate has lost some weight. Her face is sucking in, jaws are sucking in, so you can tell that some weight has been lost there. Now, this says, while she was well and getting stronger every day, the news had been a huge shock, she said, adding that she and William had been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. Following Catherine's announcement, there has been a growing criticism about the swirl of media scrutiny, online conspiracy theories she has faced. British and international outlets have covered the speculation extensively, while the subject was even joked about on air by late-night host Steve Colbert. On Saturday, the Sun tabloid wrote on its front page, Kate, you are not alone, while a Daily Mail from front page op wondered How do all those vile online trolls feel now? Honestly, they probably don't feel bad. I mean, y'all, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. If you are a prominent public figure, and you happen to disappear, people are going to speculate. Let's just say, for example, God forbid, which is not going to happen, but let's just say if all of a sudden a whole month go by, you guys don't see no videos from me, nobody heard anything. My moderators, you guys are reaching out to my moderators. My moderators are telling you guys we don't know what's going on with Ty. We text him, he's not texting back. We sent him a message, he's not messaging us back. We emailed him, he's not emailing us back. We don't know what's going on with Ty. You know, Unifier don't know what's going on with Ty. Brandon Tatum don't know what's going on. ABL don't know what's going on. Jericho Green don't know what's going on. Candace Owens don't know what's going on. We reached out to all these people. We reached out to, anybody that had ties with Ty. We don't know what's going on. People will start to speculate. Ty told too much truth on the internet. The government caught up to him. I bet something happened to Ty. I bet he skipped town. I bet things just really got to Ty, and Ty couldn't take it no more. And he just skipped town. Well, sometimes when Ty goes on vacation, he don't let us know anything. So maybe Ty just quit and he didn't let, those type of things is natural for people to do that. So when they're saying right here, when this person made this comment, said, how do all those vile online trolls feel now? They probably don't feel bad because what else are they supposed to do? Because Kate Middleton was followed by a lot of people. There are especially a ton of women follow Kate Middleton. So when she just up and disappeared, people became suspicious. And then again, the Photoshop picture, you get thinking like, wait a minute. So let's say, for example, there was a picture of me that y'all all see on the internet, and you visibly see, wait a minute, that's a picture from Ty from 3 years ago. His hair was, if y'all see a picture of me, like with my sons and my wife, first of all, y'all know that that's going to be messed up because I don't show my wife or sons. The only way you would see my wife and sons is if y'all happen to see us out and about in public. But if all of a sudden y'all see a picture of me and my hair is completely short and cut, and you're like, wait a minute, Ty just did a video a week ago. All of a sudden this new picture rising with his hair, that picture you will start to speculate too, right? So I'm just saying, I get if people are saying like some crazy, outrageous things like hate calling her stupid or dumb, I get that. But when people are just speculating, they don't know what happened to her, that's natural to do that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. We got 68 thumbs up buttons in here. Well, 68 thumbs up that's pressed that is showing on the screen right now. And there's 200 people in here. I really do appreciate all of you being here, taking time out of your, what time is it? Taking time out of your morning to chat with me. Okay. This says many online commentators have also expressed regret at the jokes they had made at Catherine's expense, while noting the Buckingham Palace was widely seen to have bungled its communications of a whole affair, including by releasing a photo of Catherine that had been photoshopped, like I said, and edited. British publicist Mark Borkowski said in an interview Saturday it had been a roller coaster for royal PR, but the video was proof the royal family remains a very powerful institution. It has an ability to regain control. Borkowski said that the carefully made video released by Catherine was extraordinary and a tidal wave sweeping away all the conspiracy theorists and doubters. One has to praise the poor woman for showing so much dignity and grace. He noted that Catherine and other female members of the royal family, including Margaret, Fergie, Diana, traditionally contended with more misogynistic treatment by the media than their male counterparts. Says you have to be part of a fashion model, part soft politician to be a woman in the royal family, Borkowski said. They have to work harder, and Kate is a box office. She's a box office royal family on the front page of every tabloid in the world. While Charles, 75, had told the nation about his cancer diagnosis in February from the Buckingham Palace, Borkowski noted that Catherine had to be seen. If it had been a statement, no one would have believed it, and maybe all the crazy rumors would have carried on. They would have carried on. Now there's a massive full stop and a clear call for privacy. So also it says, despite some online debate over whether Harry and Meghan, who stepped back from royal duties in 2020 and moved to the United States, should return or take up more responsibilities amid the currently slimmed down senior royal family, Borkowski said he thought it was very, very unlikely that they would, which I don't think they are either. I think they put a wedge there. What he literally says, that wedge is too deep. That would just generate so much negative publicity. Yeah, because it seemed like the Harry is on the return, and now they're making the news about him, Harry coming back versus making it about Kate. He said, I feel so sad for her and so sorry for her. I would anybody who has been diagnosed with cancer, especially when they're so young and have children. Veronica Wasilwa said. Wasilwa added that Catherine was entitled to privacy, although she noted the run of bad health news for the royal family had also humanized them, as she saw they're going through what normal families go through. That's true. Angie Anderson, 65, said it felt that she must have felt pressured to share it with the public, which is a shame. Well, yeah, it is, and I'm gonna, it's a lot more people that just making comments right here, folks. But here's the thing, right here, it keeps on saying the cancer diagnosis for Catherine comes amid rising a race of concern, cancers among young people globally. Although details of Catherine's condition remain sparse, here's what we do know about her health, but we don't know. So we don't know what type of cancer this is to know how, if it's going to be like the type of cancer that's aggressive, if it's one of those type of cancers that's very malignant, or if it's one of those ones that's only stationary to that area. Like it might be tumors. We don't know. No details have been released. But the thing is, it's going to cause a lot of people to ask questions about this. Now, you guys don't have to believe me when I tell you this, but when I tell you to do your own research on things, it has a 80 to a 90% fail rate. Chemo does. Chemotherapy and all that has an 80 to 90% fail rate. Don't believe me? Go look it up. The problem is when you have something like this done, if you don't understand it, when you have things like this done, chemotherapy, radiation, it wipes out all cells, all the way down to the marrow. And the bone marrow is where your white blood cells is produced, right? That's where your immune system and everything, the white blood cells come from. So this thing completely wipes a lot of that out. And so you are susceptible to the most common, it's like a reset with no immune system pretty much. Babies are born with an immune system, but you're talking about completely wiping out the immune system. And now you're going to be susceptible to anything out there. So it's a lot of things that they're going to be going through now. As far as them saying now that she has come out and she's told the whole world that she has a cancer diagnosis and they want this matter to be private, I know that they do, but I'm just telling you realistically, that most likely will not happen. And the reason why that most likely will not happen is because now people are going to be concerned every single day. Like this woman has devoted followers, devoted people that care for her. This family has so much that has been happening to them. From the craziness with Princess Diana, Harry and Meghan, and now, Harry, and then Prince Charles, Queen Elizabeth passing away, and now this. So it's a lot of stuff that they're dealing with. So what I'm saying that for is that although they want this to be a private matter, the world is not going to want to see it that way. People are going to be concerned. I'm pretty sure there's going to be flowers and cards and all that at the Buckingham Palace constantly. They're going to be pressuring them to let us know how she's doing today. They may have to show a video or two, maybe of her in the weeks to come or a month to come. They might have to show a video of her or walking outside or something so people can say she's alive. Because I promise you, guarantee you or your money back, there are going to be, she passed away. Y'all, I don't care what they say. Y'all, I'm telling y'all what the internet is going to do. Oh, I guarantee you, she's been cloned. Nope. Yep. She's been cloned. That's it. They cloned that woman. It's going to be all kinds of things that are going to go out there. So I know, again, if the world is watching, if some people, because I do have people that tune into my channel from across the pond. Like I have a lot of people that follow me that are from that area. They're from England, they're from Britain, the whole UK, people in Germany. I have a lot of people that tune in all over the world to this channel. And I'm telling you, it's a different world there, folks. It's a whole different world, and they're not going to be able to have full privacy on this, although they're going to want it, because those questions and everything are going to flood them. But for what I'm going to take from this whole thing is that making sure that she stays in our prayers, that she has a good recovery. But as of right now, the fact that they don't want to tell us, I'm just speculating right now, but the fact that they don't want to tell us what type of cancer she has, it's making me think probably one of the what they call small cell cancers, one of the more aggressive ones, one of the ones that's malignant, or the one of the, in other words, it spreads. Because if it was like, let's just see, melanoma or breast cancer or something like that, I don't know, I'm just speculating. I think they would have came out and said it, because it kind of, I'm just letting y'all know, a lot of times, depending on what type of cancer it is, if it's just like a breast cancer or something like that, and it's not really like one that's like kind of real threatened, it'll kind of give the world a and they would have told us. But the fact that they're not telling us, what type it is. You said they did? No. When she was having abdominal surgery, they discovered the cancer. See, my wife up here being nosy. Look, she thinks she knows what she's talking about. They said it was stomach cancer. No. She said abdominal cancer. Ooh, look at her. But so look, you done threw me off. Look what you did. You killed my thought process. Bad wife. So anyway, so they didn't tell us what type of cancer, but if any of you guys know, and y'all heard anything yet, I mean, I'm right here. Let me see. Let's see. What type of cancer did Kate Middleton This says what we know about Kate Middleton's cancer diagnosis. I'm looking up something right here. Y'all, I'm on the phone right now, so there's no way I can catch up with all y'all comments, but I would definitely say, okay, this says Kate Princess Wells has disclosed that she has cancer and is undergoing chemotherapy through the video Friday. She did not say what kind of cancer or reveal the details of her treatment. So y'all, no, we're not gonna have any way of knowing, because the reason I know they're being private with it, but the reason why is because us in the medical world, if we find out what type of cancer it is, we'll be able to say, oh, y'all, this may not look good, or we'll say, man, she has a this percent chance or a that percent chance. So we don't know yet. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to make this quick video and just to express my concern and thoughts, and prayers is going to go out to her, and I hope that all y'all do the same thing too, because this is some devastating news. No matter who you are, the fact that you would have to go through chemotherapy, guys, that's some serious business right there. I'm serious. I mean, look, as strong as a person that I feel that I am, one thing my wife would tell you, I cannot stand having a headache. I've dealt with tearing all 3 ligaments in my ankles, hamstring tear, grade 2 hamstring tear, grade 1 hip flexor tears from doing sports, small rotator cuff tears in the shoulder and all. I've dealt with a lot of injuries, and I'm telling y'all, I cannot stand having headaches. Like I would take those injuries any day over having it. I don't like the feeling of being nauseated. I'd rather just throw up. I hate the feeling of being nauseated, right? Which I don't know nobody that loves it, but y'all get my point. I'd rather deal with these other things than that. And the reason I say is because when you're going to undergo chemotherapy, it's a lot of stuff. To me, the effects of chemotherapy is a sickness within itself. It literally is, because it's pretty much poison. I'm just being real. But what you have to deal with from the chemotherapy itself is just overwhelming. It's crazy. And anybody, any individual, any child that has to go through that, y'all, we see this stuff in the hospitals and stuff all the time. It is extraordinarily tough. And these people they have my respect, because if you're talking about somebody that like me, and I cannot stand being nauseated, I cannot stand having a headache. And a lot of these people that go through these things, they have those things almost every day, and it gets to them to the point where a lot of them want to give up. They don't want to deal with that. They want to give up. So that's what I'm saying. In the cases like this, my thoughts and prayer definitely go out to that entire family. She's I'm same age as this woman right now. Some of you right now, you think about the life that they have, being in the Buckingham Palace, all the money in the world, can go where they want to, do what they want to. And yet nature does not care. Now there are going to be some people out there like, look, I'm just telling y'all, look, I'm being very sensitive about this, but at the same time, I'm going to be truthful about it. I'm going to be a realist about it. There are a lot of people that y'all do not know, celebrities that are not coming out and saying certain things about what happened to them. Y'all, there's been a huge influx of cancer after the Fauci ouchie hokey pokey clot shot. Not saying that this is what this is, but I'm just saying. So anyway, make sure y'all all do that, because all of us, if you are healthy right now, and you might not think that you got the best life going on, you might not think on a social economic level you don't have the best thing going on, would you trade places with her? I highly doubt it. If you are a person that you might consider yourself to be poor, but if you are eating every day, you had your health, you got a home, you got heat and air and all that, and you might not be on the financial level that you want to be on, would you trade places with her? If you say yes, you are out of your mind. No, I wouldn't want to trade. I don't care how rich you are. I guarantee you, Kate Middleton would say, if I was to be able to say, I would rather be a normal, law-abiding mother of a middle-class man and have my health, or would I rather be a princess, going to be known all over the world, read in the books, all those good things like that, but then dealing with this right now? No, absolutely. Absolutely not. So anyway, y'all, make sure you guys all hit that like button before you get out of here. I would really, really appreciate it if you do that. I am going to be doing a video probably a little later on about, I know y'all was killing me with the emails about my sister, Candace Owens, departing ways with the Daily Wire. I'm going to hit on that. And hopefully the new venture she's going to be on, y'all might see me and my sister team up again. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see as that comes, but I might do a video on that a little later. But I just wanted to put this out there, and just everybody out there, I know I got people that follow my channel. You are of different faiths, no matter what it is. Definitely pray for them. Pray for the whole family. She got children. Pray for them. That she has hopefully, prayerfully, she has a good outlook. And I hate to say it this way, I hope she has one of the good cancers to where it's definitely treatable. Hopefully. So just say a prayer for her if you would, no matter what you believe in. It's all good vibes going towards that family. So with that being said, folks, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.